From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
Ooh, the pressure is on for tomorrow. There's a lot of clouds, and we're going to not blame weather people. We're just going to blame this storm system. This is the one that pulled in the cooler air, the fall air that is now in place. And you'll probably notice that we're probably not going to see a whole bunch of like a week of 80s coming up. It's a possibility. It still could happen. But the 80s kind of have left us. Now we're going to go down into the 60s. I mean, the 80s was great music. 60s was kind of interesting music, but that's another story. Anyway, this storm system is going to be kind of the responsible part of kind of like changing of seasons, because this is the first significant storm system. We do have a tornado watch that's been in effect in Iowa, so it's a very powerful system. It's finally dying down a little bit. We end up with rain. What's so cool about this is that they all developed along a boundary, and that boundary just pretty much, that rain showers and thunderstorms just kind of went over the same track. So some folks, well, most of us didn't pick up anything. Right around central Tulsa, we had 7/10 of an inch. Again, if you're right in the main line, that's where the area of rain was located, because they all went right on the same place. They didn't move any other direction. So now the biggest thing that's moving is clouds. So we're going to see some low-level clouds coming in, stratus clouds. And we say stratus coming at us to be cute. But temperatures will be in the 40s in the morning, kind of cold. This evening will be chilly just because of the northwest winds. They're dying down, but they're still going to have some gusts of 10 to 20 miles an hour. If you're in southeast Oklahoma, the winds won't be as strong. Now, tomorrow, here's where the problem comes in. These clouds are going to move south. So by the time we get to 11 o'clock, remember about 11:50 is the peak. That's when Lori was mentioning 71% coverage of the sun. And so that's about the time we're going to be mostly cloudy. So you'll have to catch it if there's a few breaks. We're hoping we have a few breaks, but it's going to be, a lot of us are going to miss that. Now, further south and west you go, the better chance of sun. By late afternoon, most of us have mostly cloudy skies. It is a cold afternoon. So again, the kids are probably going to run around, throw the jacket off, and then all of a sudden they're going to say, boy, we need a jacket. And so the best path, again, is out west, New Mexico to western Texas, South Texas. That'll be the area that has this total sunshine. So they'll have obviously the best eclipse in two ways. One, you get to see it. Number two, that's the best place for it to happen. So that's one of the things. So right around here, if we're lucky, we're about 70%. Oklahoma City, southwest of Oklahoma City, is better than 75% coverage. All right, so we're going to come back. Friday night football is good, but it's going to be kind of a similar story on into Saturday. Only one team is playing out of our group. That'll be in Stillwater with OSU playing against KU. Should be a fantastic game. Gusty winds out of the north. It is a brisk afternoon with temperatures in the low 60s. Perfect fall weather. I wish the winds weren't quite as strong and make it almost ideal. We'll still have a few low clouds around in 40s as we go on into early Sunday morning, 30s out in the Panhandle. And then during the afternoon on Sunday, it's another cold day, especially here in northeast Oklahoma. Southwest, we'll get in the upper 60s, 70. We'll have a north wind of about 10 to 20 and upper 50s, low 60s, especially if those clouds be messing with us. And so expect a good weekend. Just jacket weather. It's a wardrobe warning pretty much. So many fun things. Hominy, Veneta, over to Henrietta, Warner, here in Tulsa, the Brush Creek Bazaar going on. That's always a huge thing in Owasso, is harvest and pet festivals. Now, no rain expected for the weekend. The only chance will be coming up Wednesday night, late Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday night and Thursday. That's about a 30% chance. But here's our forecast, the way it shapes up. I know windy yet, especially for high school games, not the best. Chilly, but at least it's kind of more of a change in the season as far as football weather. It's been so warm. A few storms here and there on most Friday nights, but we're talking, again, temperatures will be remaining very cool. So there are those clouds. That's what they'll probably look like while you're trying to view. Remember, do not look at the sun. Use specified glasses for that, or don't look at it at all. And then we have real fall weather. You just notice there's like nothing really close to 80, except maybe next weekend around 77. So we're the seasons are changing right before our eyes.
Certainly feels like it.
Big time, yeah.
Thank you, Travis.